The telepathic communication is far less complicated than using your voice box. As many are aware, language and wording are considered unnecessary on many levels of existence. The transference of thought is far less complicated and certainly more precise. Thought transference from one to another, or many, comes from the feeling, initially, and is understood from that aspect. That is hard to grasp, as we only know of communication through expression of words. Not strictly so, Blossom. Feeling from the heart, the true heart, can simply be felt, and no words are necessary. Take, for example, a heart-to-heart hug. That is feeling without words. Yet, we have a body to connect with each other's heart. Yet, you can still feel the same feeling if you choose and practice without the physical attachment, can you not? Yes. I guess so. When we think of a loved one far away, and send love, no words are needed. To complicate this a little more. If you do not have the need for words, how are you able to communicate with me in words? I don't hear them, they flow in my head. This is where, indeed, it may be difficult to explain. We are able to get inside your head and sync up with your neural pathways that are connected to your knowledge and understanding of words. We tap into that and your brain translates what we are relaying into words, in order for you to understand that which we are conveying. For you, as human beings need to know our message through words. Unfortunately, we cannot explain it any other way. So, can you automatically just read my thoughts that I am writing in this moment? Correct. What of the direct voice when White Cloud, you and others use my voice box to speak through me? Especially when you consider how my pupils change color and with White Cloud, I take on a male voice, with an accent, I might add, and with you and others, my energy is noticeably different. That is a more complex matter altogether, and yet, not. You had agreed to do this. That is the first hurdle overcome. With White Cloud, his energy travels and enters in through the back of your head. You are aware of the lump at the back of your head that one has? Yes. I looked it up. I think it is called the pons. Is it not so, that yours is far bigger than anyone you have come across? Said the actress to the bishop. I do apologize. I couldn't not. And, yes, you are correct. This is where his energy makes a home for the time he is with you in this way. Just to interrupt here. I have experienced an intense stabbing pain there when a new energy has visited. Not always, and not with you or White Cloud, and it very rarely happens. Yet, full on when it does and that energy cannot remain for long. This is because the new visitor has not the skills to balance the energy they have with yours. They come in too fully and upset the apple cart. Back to White Cloud. Knowing that he has your permission, and indeed, any energy that comes through, with White Cloud as your gatekeeper, he is then able to adjust your voice box, that which you use to create sound, to suit the energy that he chooses to use to get his message across through you. Did he sound like this when he resided upon the earth? Very similar, although he had male components within his larynx. I must say, his voice and change of pupil color are quite a phenomenon. Yet, nothing compared to the beautiful messages of love that he brings through. You and he, Blossom, are one. It has been suggested before. I can't really look at it like that, as it doesn't work for me. Yet, happy to accept it on some other level. Just not this working agreement. I choose to look at it from the point of view as that which you said in the beginning, we are all one. So, the eyes and voice happen how? The best word is manipulation. Using energy, which is capable of all things, to bring through the physical attributes that White Cloud had when upon the earth. As you are aware, and he has said so himself, this format helps his appeal. It took me by surprise when he said that a long while back. Yet, I get it. If he came through with the same messages using my voice, etc., and there was no change within me physically, not so many would be attracted or intrigued. Correct. It is coming close to the closing of this communication, otherwise, you will find your energy depleting as your day progresses. We would like our parting communication this day to leave you feeling uplifted by the wonders that lie ahead for each one. You are moving into an existence so very different from the one you know to be your life at this time. A time ahead when each one will have the skills we have spoken of here, because the veils between worlds will be so much lighter and the heaviness that encumbers you upon planet Earth will have lifted and dissipated. Think of the joy this will bring to your hearts. Where the you truly know yourselves to be, will not seem so difficult to access. Where programming of the detrimental varieties no longer exist and only free-flowing knowledge of the truth of love can enter in, and through. So that you may be. Well guys, that all flowed so easily. Thank goodness. I was going to be pretty annoyed if you were out on another shopping spree. In gratitude. In loving service. I am.